delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to run with Carson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And Janikowski bangs it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out to kick is Janikowski. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Prescott to throw it. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And that's caught inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
12 more yards there and another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Here's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the turn there. Gets them across the 30. Hawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On third down, Wilson. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
14.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They pitch it to Davis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Swing on the right. To the right.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And that one results in 35 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Swing on the right. To the right. 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. A first down carry by Elliott. Space to run past the 20.
There you go, Zeke.
Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Transfer your files. And an AC adapter that you can use to power the device.
14.
The H4n Pro comes in a phone set with small.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Go ahead and move the device in this case. Make sure not to miss.
And this one is incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Down here, and you see the loading animation start to play. On the same side as the
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
Toward
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
XLR inputs or quarter-inch inputs. We also see the AC adapter connection down at the bottom here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
What?
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route.
This is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Second time. We'll actually stop and save the recording.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
New recording or use the file button just beneath the screen to review files that you've saved.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To transfer your files from the device to your computer,
First down, Prescott being chased out left.
you just remove the SD card and plug that
Now
into
he'll let it go deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Select the USB option. And then select
So
storage.
following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Computer, just like a thumb drive or external hard drive.
46.
For additional information and other
On
tutorials,
2nd down, Prescott again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Hey, quit. 46.
Prescott on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup.
Press the wheel in to select this menu. Stereo mode records 2 channels of audio, left and right, and is the ideal choice for recordings using just the built-in microphone or just external microphones. 4 channels simultaneously records 4 tracks of audio, stereo mode, and 2 from the external input. These 2 pairs of tracks are saved as 2 separate stereo audio files. H4n creates a new file for each recording and saves those files in a series of 10 folders on the SD card. To select which folder your files are saved to, click the button labeled 1 underneath the word folder. Use the wheel to navigate to the specific folder you want to save your recordings in, and press the wheel in to select that folder. If you are using the H4n for the first time, it is recommended that you first format the SD card. Press the menu button and scroll to SD card and push the wheel in. Select Format, and when you are asked, "Are you sure?" click Yes. To begin recording, press the record button once. You will see the red ring flashing and the pause icon flashing on the LCD screen, indicating that the device is prepared to record but is not yet recording. You can now see your audio levels displayed by the meters labeled L and R. Speak into the mic as you are going to, and use the record level controls on the right-hand side to adjust the audio levels so that the audio will be peaking or at its loudest point around -12 and -6 decibels, which is marked below the meters. Press the record button a second time to begin recording, indicated by the solid record light, passing time code, and the pause icon now replaced with the recording icon. You may press the play pause button to pause the recording, and press it again to resume recording. Pressing the stop button will stop the current recording and save the file. It's recommended that you wear headphones to monitor your audio as you record. The headphone jack can be found on the left-hand side of the H4n. The volume controls on this side adjust the volume of what you are hearing, but does not affect the actual recording volume. To review a recording, hit the play-pause button after you have stopped recording. You can use the track forward and track backward buttons to navigate to the beginning of a file, or to navigate through all the files in that folder on the SD card. Notice the changes in file name on the screen below the timecode.
YouTube is great for people that are just starting a new business or small business owners like myself, because we're all on a budget. Video can show people what it's made out of, how to put it on, how easy it is to use the party colors.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up?
Growing, you can always add to that at any time.
Where are you?
I am home
Okay.
in the dark. Just got the TV on. What are you smashing? Is that falafel?
No, it's like an Indian sweet.
What, does it have a name?
It's called a laddu.
A latu?
Yeah. It's like an Indian sweet ball. With like, yeah, it's good. And I just got home. So yeah, giving me energy to go take a shower.
Is it like a donut?
Yeah, it's like a donut hole. Except it's like made with flour with that's like cooked in butter and then rolled into balls with like sugar.
Oh, okay. It must be good because you smashing it over there.
I'm hungry.
So it must be good because you.
How was your day?
It was, man. How was yours?
It was alright.
Okay, well, alright is all you can ask for sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. What about you? How was yours?
It was alright. It was just one of those days.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling.
My feet hurt so bad right now.
Do you stand up the whole day?
Walking around, talking to people all day long.
Getting rejected by people all day long.
Exactly what I get. But I also got rejected by you, so...
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I still got you on social media.
Bam. What can I
So-
say? So you won in the long run anyway, huh?
You won in the long run.
Oh, clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. Okay. Touche. 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 Touche.
Yeah. Because you rejected me, but yet I still was like asking you who you're listening to, so I still cared.
Damn. Well, you replied, so I won.
Yeah, I could have left you on red. What are you doing? Did you get home?
Not too long ago. I was just watching some tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, now I'm about to get on my PlayStation real quick.
Okay, well I'm gonna go shower, so I'm gonna hit you up right before I go to bed.
You can do that while you're on the phone. I don't mind.
Yeah, no. And my phone's about to die anyway, so let me charge it before I go to bed.
Alright, cool. You go do that. It's only 9 o'clock. You go to bed this early.
I'm up by 5 a.m. most morning, so yeah.
Okay. Alright, well hit me up when you get out.
I'll hit you up in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
But there are third-party preamps on the market that can make virtually any camera and system set up on audio. In my opinion, there is a better way. The major benefit of the double system is flawless. Digital audio recorders have some great features that make work better than recording. First is higher sampling. When an analog signal is converted to a digital, smooth analog